The UFC rankings are a fucking joke. We just saw Max bless Holloway, Jerome motherfucking Holloway, dismantle Justin Gaethje over 4.5 rounds, then calls him into the middle in the final 10 seconds, points to the center, probably saying something along the lines of, "I am the Heat, brother, I am the Heat," and fucking puts him to sleep. So he just beat number 2 ranked Gaethje, who was probably next in line for the title, to be honest, if this Holloway fight wasn't actually made. So the obvious thought would be, hey, Max just won, he now takes this ranking, he's up in contention with the top contenders of the division, right? Right? Obviously, right? Wrong. He's ranked 9. He's ranked fucking 9 in the division. This shit is fucking ridiculous. And to add insult to injury, right? He's ranked number 8 on the pound for pound list. Now, how the fuck does that make sense? Pound for pound, he's ranked higher than he is at lightweight. Like, what fucking mong made this? This just shows how bullshit these fucking rankings are. Like, we still don't even know who actually makes these rankings or who decides these rankings. I know they say it's like the media journalist and an aggregate of that, but this still seems fucking retarded, right? And it's hilarious to me that there's fighters that go out of their way to decline fights based on these rankings. It just shows how bullshit this whole system is. It seems fucking criminal to me. But anyways, what's next for Holloway? I reckon he should just wait for the result of the Conor Chandler fight, to be honest. I reckon if Conor does win that, and that is a big if considering all of Conor's recent behavior, I reckon that Holloway versus Conor could be a serious possibility. I reckon Holloway is probably the biggest dance partner Conor could realistically have. Probably the person that's going to put the most butts in seats or buy pay-per-views. I reckon if Holloway negotiates this right, he can probably get himself a pretty major bag. I reckon he should just take the hot girl mentality in school, you know? Fucking deny any bullshit offers the UFC throws his way. Try and argue for pay-per-view points, because he does have that BMF belt, even though it is kind of like a fucking fake belt, eh? But I reckon if he does this right, he can secure a pretty major bag. And I reckon after this fight, if he does win against Conor, he can take that Topuria Volk rematch. But I reckon maybe for that Topuria Volk fight, I reckon maybe take some time from that, because probably jumping between 155 and 145 probably isn't the best idea. I know he spent quite a bit of time bulking up to 155, filled up that frame quite well, put on a good amount of weight, eh? But I reckon if he jumps down to 145 right away after coming to 155, that's just going to make the weight cut even worse, probably even potentially be the reason that his chin kind of starts to get cracked a bit. So I reckon stay at 155, pray for that kind of fight, secure the bag, and then if he wins, the world's kind of his, right? He can choose between that 155 belt or that 145 belt.